Hello everybody, welcome back. We're really late today. It's a Thursday and normally we'd start about an hour and a half before, but today I couldn't because I actually had somebody coming round to talk to me about solar panels, of all things. Because I've been thinking of getting them installed because I'm on all day in the middle of the day and electricity is eye-wateringly expensive in the UK. So I think it probably makes sense for the long run. But anyway, that is why I ended up not being on for most of the afternoon so far. But we'll make a little bit of it. You know, we've got 2 hours or something to play with. Better than not being here at all, right? So I hope you're all doing fantastically. We're going to jump into some more hardcore Tarkov. So I know that the labs event is still going on. We had a good time last time playing PMC on that, but it's, you know, it's just it's a free-for-all arcadey kind of thing. You know, it's all good. It's all good. Hello, Felix. Suzuka, Snowboard, can't watch today, starting my new job. Wow, good luck on your new job. It's always slightly, what's the word? Unnerving when you do something brand new. So I hope it goes well for you, man. Hardcore labs. Well, the problem is you can't buy labs keycards. I think we might have one. I do actually think we might have one labs keycard. But the problem is you need it for quests and stuff, and I don't think that that's a sensible thing. You know, I don't think we need any of this stuff anymore. We did the zip. Did we do Zippo? I think we did Zippo. Yeah, we did Zippo. Did trade a portable cabin key. So we did all of these quests. Oh, there you go. I could not find an extract. Oh my God, the Scav's forward. I think if you go in the elevator, you get stuck. I think you have to wait outside the elevator or something like that. Like it doesn't work if you just go in the elevator, which is kind of crazy. Something along those lines. I'm not really sure. Did I even extract as a scav? I'm not sure whether I did, to be honest. I think I just carried on playing until I died. if I'm totally honest with you. It just didn't really matter, so we did that. It was fun. Eliminate scouts on Shoreline. Wow, we're still not really playing Shoreline, are we? It's kind of the problem. It would be quite easy to do that. You know what? Let's see what the reward is, because we might decide to do it. I think it's unlikely, but... Oh, it's just really, yeah, really lackluster. So like, AI2 medkit and 180 euros. Bit of Peacekeeper rep, but who really cares? So don't care about that. There's nothing important there. What's this guy? Survive on woods, and you get this handguard, which is also rubbish. More decent rubles. That's kind of okay. I mean, wood survival is actually easy to do, so maybe we can do that at some point. But it depends on whether these things work with this other stuff. Hand in the orthodontox toothpaste. I only have one. What does that actually give us? Bit of money, bit of rep, and a bandage. So nothing amazing. I don't think we need to do that, really. Okay, so things we've got to do. Tarkov Shooter Part 1 is impossible because I don't have a bolt-action weapon to do it with. So we'll need to find a Mosin. We probably need to go and find Sniper Scav, really. Could almost do that. We really have a choice. Like, we have a choice, really, here. Is either to go and do woodsy stuff or to go and do the customsy stuff. That's kind of the thing. Customs is pretty scary. We're more likely to die, I think, playing customs. Woods is kind of more long-term because we have to do this thing. Iskra, water, on woods in the bunkers. I don't know if I might have eaten all the Iskras. I keep them for anything. I mean, I've got waters. That's not an issue, but I don't know if I even have any Iskra lunchboxes. There is a barter for them, though. We rationalized some of our bags previously. That's like knives and stuff. GPU. There's like more magazines. We made some space by getting this kind of thing. Let's see. Let's have a look at Iskra. I'm pretty sure there's a barter for these guys. Come on, I can't type today. Had this craziest scav raid on streets. Level 61 Chad with 2 of his buddies. Gear in his trooper bag. Was distracted by the scavs on top of the theatre I flanked. And 7 bucked him in the stomach. Got 3 meta-built guns and TP-110s and M32s and ULACs. That's nuts. Oh, syringe, of course. So you need syringes for this. I can't find syringes on their own. Just either which way. So the other things that we have to do, okay, let's go back through the other stuff. So we just looked at Jaeger. Ragman, I don't think we've got anything for yet. Peacekeeper, we have nothing for. Mechanic is just Gunsmith Part 1. Skier is Stir Up, but we kind of don't need to do that. It was Chemical Part 1. Let's have a look at Chemical Part 1. I think you might need to find that key. Chemical Part 1. Usually you just buy it off the flea, I think. Hand over the items. You need to find 220. Anyway, no, but Sergeant Numbnuts, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Welcome. We're just having to check through dorms room 220. Yeah, items required for chemical part 1. We have to find dorms 220. I'm not sure whether I have this key or not. feel like I don't. It comes relatively frequently, I think. Let's have a quick look. Bezos bucks for the win? Absolutely. Okay, so it's buckwheat. Okay, we actually have all the other stuff. Buckwheat, aquapeps, and 5 of these meds. So if we find another buckwheat, we could get the Dorms 220 key that way. But right now we can't do it, so we don't really care about that quest that much. Friend from the West, we just have to kill Usex. We've not done that much PMC killing yet. But we'll see. We have the ability to do that in theory. 1 gas analyzer. We need more scavs on customs. And then we also need to do this marker one. Got, well, BP, the shootout picnic onwards, which we'll eventually do. BP depot. Mark the fuel tanks with the custom on customs. More scavs on customs. Search mission onwards. So yeah, we're kind of split between woods and customs. Like, maybe we do woods to start with. Just to try and kill, like, the idea is to kill Sniper Scav. Go to the camp. Yeah, the thing is, I can't do the Iskra one, which is a shame. You know what, we could do part of Tarkov Shooter if we find a Bosin on Sniper Scav himself. So maybe we try that. We go like under geared. We go like relatively low geared. We do visit the convoy and stuff, depending on where we are. And we try to do that. Let's start with that because that's a nice like relatively easy one. We'll go with a bit of armor because we don't want to have nothing. But we'll go with something like relatively close, or maybe just like an SKS or something, like a basic SKS, maybe. Friends to the West is going to be painful. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough. That's what we like. That's what we like. We love it. Okay. If it ain't hard, you don't really want to know. Yeah, so that's one of the benefits of this kind of loadout. Is you can just throw this stuff on. And do we have any... Well, I'm using the half masks for other stuff. And these ones for other types of raid. So maybe we'll just go like this for now. Protected on our body. Just in case. We probably do need some meds and things though. Is this the classic case of the glorious IFAK? We actually have some meds now, which is kind of nice. I'll take 1 heavy bleed item just in case. And we'll take a splint. The number of times that I've needed a splint and I've just got completely bamboozled by it, it's just so annoying. Yeah, meds are slightly annoying. Like, hopefully this fixes everything. If we get black leg, we don't have painkillers. Why don't we want to take a morphine? Maybe I'll just take another augment and just have it in here. Actually, we'll do it this way around. At least I can pop that there. Okay, let's try this. Let's go to woods. So yeah, we're gonna do the convoy. We're gonna try and kill Sniper Scav. And we're gonna get it done. Just 1 more level until the flea. Ah, yes, exactly. Really good, eh? Howdy, Pain. Hello, Shrimp. Finally found my GPSA. Last night we've been playing labs. That's the great thing about this event. All the people who couldn't get it before can now get it as a scav, which is pretty sick. Great new video. Thank you. I mean, my solutions are never perfect, right? But they're intended to spark off discussion, conversation, whatever, right? That's the whole point. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Just having a quick look through something random here. Toggle, run. News. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But no, the Scavs on Labs event I always really enjoy. It's really good. Hello there, just got here to say hi, tell you you're doing amazing with YouTubers. Thank you, Phoenix, thank you so much. I'm feeling terrible and some distractions, welcome. Sorry to hear that, Burning. Yeah, I was like toying whether to come on or not, but I was like, you know what, we'll come on for 2 hours at least. It's better than not doing anything. Are you stopping after the flea unlock? Nah, probably not. We'll probably keep going. I'm enjoying hardcore, it's fun. I still haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do content-wise, but we'll see. Love your suggestions. Even got a like from me on YouTube, which is rare. Thanks, Badger. Great for explaining things, layman's way. I think communicating the actual devs constructively. Rare ability. I do often end up finding myself being a bridger. I've certainly had that role in a former life. Favorite part about labs is that after 10 minutes, you basically had the entirety yourself. True. But rogues will still, raiders will still kill you though. Yes, I remember the bubble. Yeah, right now. What map should we be learning next? I'm getting confident on woods and shoreline. Probably customs, although customs kind of hard at this point in the wipe. It depends what you want. If you want to prepare for next wipe, probably do customs a bit more, I would say. If you don't really care about early wipe progression so much, then the other one that would be useful, I guess, is interchange. Interchange is actually playable these days. And this is coming from somebody who previously had interchange literally at the bottom of the pile of comfort maps. There was a point at which I would rather have played labs than interchange. But interchange is much more playable now. Like, you can actually see the fog is mostly gone. It looks pretty good for that reason. The audio is kind of fixed. I think it's good. Interchange is good, and it's really good early wipe too, because you need all of the tool stuff. There's lots of outside stashes. I think it's a good one. Customs is good because it's the early quest one, but it's kind of hard to learn now because of the PvP. But interchange is good. Logged in state, level 10, 2.5 mil, full stash. Also nodded off around Christmas. Love it. Used to hate interchange. Some people, Sergeant, some people they would just interchange people, you know? And you might be one of those deviants who just always loved it. You really like it now? I'm much better at it now. I wouldn't say I really like it, but I'm like, it's really come up into the map pool of me being like, where should we go? Oh, interchange? Okay, maybe. It's not like I'm just going to root it out immediately, which is cool. Hello, James. Interchange goblins, exactly. Hope to convince my duo to do hardcore. It should be fun, yeah. If you're not making to be fair, I mean, you could even make hardcore work if you were doing the stuff that you do, but I don't think the way that I do things, I don't think it would really work to do hardcore straight away, because I want to be able to access the stuff and guide people through the standard path to progression. Like, people like watching people play hardcore, but probably prefer people explaining how to play standard better, you know? Did it interchange main for years? I reckon the map that somebody picks, I think it must tell you something about a person's character, I'm sure. Right, I'm just going to press the button before we get into this, because I want to make sure we have enough leeway. And it looks like we're waiting for someone's wooden PC. Always love your videos, very informative. Thank you. I like interchanging Kibit and Ultra Mode was good. Yeah, they're not that great now, right? Hardcore with your own rules is probably the most fun. Yeah, I mean, I think hardcore, strictly speaking, should be done with the standard account, but I'm having fun doing it with the big stash, so it is what it is. Just do what you like. Just watched the ScavTalk episode with Spectator 6. I actually really liked that ScavTalk episode because it was even longer form than his own description, and because we were kind of bouncing ideas back and forth, and we got to like really in depth about certain topics, which was really cool. He's a good guy. Like, I think he does other, this is kind of what he does part-time, right? So if he spent more time like on his production quality, I reckon his channel could be like pretty big, but I think he just literally just does it as a hobby, so. Only thing scary is a woods main. Right. Okay, we're over here. We're over here. Wonder whether it's prudent to hit these two stashes here first. We could just head straight over to the sniper scav spot, I suppose. From here, I can't remember exactly if somebody spawns like super close or not. I can't remember. I think no, but not sure. If I was to play hardcore, I'd 100% allow the use of the pouch. Yeah, I mean, it's again, it's a different thing. Or maybe allow it for certain items, you know? Would you allow it for taking in stuff, but you're not allowed to, let's say you're not allowed to add stuff in during the raid, for example. That'd be one way of balancing it so that it's harder, but... Shoes! Tea glasses, meds. Yeah, maybe I should have... Actually, you know what? There's no point stashing the water. Actually, I guess there could have been. Although I'm kind of feeling of the opinion that if I'm not going to stash all the stuff, and I'm not on a stashing run, then I should probably just not bring any of the stuff with me. Probably. Now, given that we're playing Woods Late White, we just kind of want to avoid long range because we're just going to get hosed by people with metaguns. So, I think we're best off just like hopping through a few of these spots, going up to Sniper Scav himself. Oh, that's actually useful. Ooh, so is that. Actually pretty nice. I am silhouetting pretty hard. Head over to Sniper. Maybe not the best way to go. Well, as long as we can avoid the main big long sight lines, then I think we should be alright. Well, I mean, we could just get unlucky and get killed, but... Is what is. Labs definitely had me rubber banding last night. Me too, actually, in certain spots. Whoa. Oh my god. That literally made my mouse jump. Like, did you see that? Oh my goodness. That scared the bejesus out of me. I wasn't ready for the first shot of the day. You know when you're like that? You haven't logged in for a little bit and you're going to play and you're just like not ready for the shot. I was just like chatting to you guys and like not really thinking about it, and then all of a sudden just like bam. My god. What's in here? An MRE. Well, actually hard to pick up. There we go. Good morning from the US. You could get my son and I love watching it. Hey, thanks, Bubba. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. You still have something just for the loot? Yeah, I mean, you can get better loot on streets now, to be fair. I did have a lot of rubber banding, but... Oh, I had some rubber banding. So it wasn't loads, but it was some. More than I've seen on any other map. But it's because it probably wasn't really intended, right? They haven't tuned the system or anything like that. I'm slightly worried for my right here. This bit, I'm less concerned. Let's go up to the 10 to see if there's anything up there. Cans of a few bits. Squash. Anything else? I think so. Damn. We're not really here to kill this scav. It doesn't really matter. As long as he doesn't run over here, I think it's fine. Hopefully no one else is up there. I mean, we're going to be really, really obvious if somebody is. I'm just half expecting somebody to poke over with like a meta arsehouse or something and just to delete us, but... I guess I can go down this way. I know what he was doing down there. What do you have? SU-98. Not too shabby. Want to do any tasks with PTSD? I drop land over there somewhere. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Pop that in there. Ooh. Interesting. I mean, don't really want to be shot off here, but at the same time, it's a pretty good vantage point. Scope's kind of an interesting one. It's that like you flipping around between like 3 with illumination, 9 with illumination, something like that. I felt like someone was kind of close. Good old PP. Well, there was a Tarkov hardcore. Basically, barter trades only with the traders. No scav, no insurance, no secure container except for keys. No flea. That's basically it. Pretty much. Okay, so what we're going to do from here... Lots of people are going to be distracted by Sherman. We could actually... I wonder... Do you ever get... Does Sherman ever, like, shoot up to Sniper Rock? Can he shoot you up here? I've never tried. Can I buy ammo from traders? Nope. No buying of ammo, nothing like that. Now, I don't know where the people might be. They might be on the other side. To be fair, I'm risking it here. I thought we'd just like have a quick look down. I did see somebody walking around, but I don't think it's worth it. We're going to go somewhere else. Are you finding late white blow tier gear? I mean, PMCs are obviously a problem. When I run into PMCs, it doesn't usually end well, but sometimes it does. And sometimes it's okay. It's obviously kind of hard, especially when you can't like min-max stuff. We've had like a decent number of PMC kills, like 6 maybe? I mean, clearly I'm not trying to run in for PvP all the time, you know? So that's the balance that you have to decide on. Like how much PvP do you want to do? We're going to have to do some at some point to get Friend from the West. Strength level 6. How'd you get the ammo? In raids, boxes, from scavs. Like, that, you know, you just have to find it in raid. All the stuff. Just all the usual places that you find ammo. The old slip and slide. Killed it from up there without him shooting back. Yeah, I think that's the case. But yeah, we don't need to kill Sturman. I'm not going to go into Sawmill, so even if I kill somebody in there, I'm not going to go take their stuff. So there's not really a great incentive for me to engage people over there, really. We're going to go around to Convoy. We're kind of trying to quest now. We did... So the first section of Hardcore was a lot of like gearing up, getting ammo, trying to figure out how not to die, and having at least some armor for each raid, figuring out the various barters that we needed to collect items for so that our stash wasn't just full of items and armor and whatnot. And that we actually have the ability to kind of like multiply the space we have via the barter usage. So that was really how it started off. Now we're into kind of questing mode. Can you see streets there? Just on the corner. Up in the corner. Here. Just there. Disappears because of my LOD settings. So if you have them on max, you can see it always, but I don't really see the point in putting LOD to the maximum. Maybe take off the scope and try getting Scav to Tarkov shooter. That is exactly what we're going to try and do. Although, yeah, maybe I should have probably tried to do that first before wandering around doing this other stuff, before going to the convoy and whatnot. I was going to go to Scav House. That's normally where I go, but got to get them USEC tags. Exactly. We have 2 of them already without killing any USECs. So that gives us some leeway. We can get some kills without collecting the tag, in theory. But at some point we'll have to do our, put on our big PMC killing kits, and we'll have to go figure out exactly how to do it. We'll get there. We're just not quite there yet. Nearly. Since when does squash count as a key? Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, we'll put it up here. I think it went in there automatically when I clicked it over. Right, so... we're going to go to the convoy first, I think. You know, I should probably continue to walk, in all honesty. Actually, we'll run this little bit here. Otherwise, it's just going to take us an eternity to get there. Run this little piece. We'll get unlucky if we run into somebody. I mean, we might. Quite a ways to the convoy. It's quite far across the side. But this bolty is kind of precious to us. We will really struggle to complete Tarkov shoot if we don't have a bolt action. Makes it hard, believe it or not, when you don't have the item that the quest actually allows you to complete. I think that was the sand. I thought that was my feet, but it was... yeah, I thought it was somebody else's feet, but it was actually the sand under my own feet, so it's okay. Helix nuts. Helix no nuts. I think what we'll do is we'll eat the sausage. -5, +40. Yeah, we'll eat the squash. We should probably eat the sausage, actually. We get more bang for our buck. I wonder if I can cancel that. No. Oh well. It's fine. You don't really use Helix for much else. You don't know you can see streets and woods? You can indeed. I love those little fun facts. I love how the maps link together. It's one of my favourite things. I did actually make a whole video about that at one point. It's on my channel somewhere. Analytics in the exact same spot. Would never checked if I didn't watch the vid. Hey, there we go. Providing value. The value of community. The real Ledix was the friends we made along the way and all of that stuff. Just gotta hit the face. I mean, that's a great Tarkov principle. Hit the face, and everything else follows after that. No biggie, right? Except 9x18. 9x18 should be okay in general. It's more 4.6 HK you got to worry about. Good old MP7 and the like. Don't worry about those boys. The lowest damage known to man. Would risk if you try getting a bolty off the sniper scav. That's exactly what we just did. So we went to sniper scav and killed him for this Mosin. Sorry, this SV98. That is precisely what we did. Sometimes there's stuff hidden. I know that there's these boxes are here. Whoa! Okay, alright. We're not in a lovely safe position away from Scabman. I'm not going to try and shoot him with the bolty. We need to get into the USEC camp. We'll go this way around and get in this side. I always forget with this one. I did that one wrong last time. I managed to screw up where I was. And ended up coming in the wrong side. Which was a bit annoying. Isn't sausage a request? Yeah, but I've got a few of them, so I don't really need it. No bullet that should not kill with a headshot. APSX. APSX does not kill with a headshot. We've done this one before, so this should be okay. I'm just waiting for the day that I just blow up anyway in that bit. Should we check? Let's check for the lead X's. Last time I was absolutely blind and couldn't see it, even though I was looking straight at it. So if you guys see a lead X, be sure to let me know. The more specific exceptions are the ones for shooting at Class 4 helmets. Because there's lots of bullets that don't work. They don't kill through Class 4. Again, I did a video about that too. Now, I think this should have completed the quest, I believe. Tea. Tea is actually useful. I know, eat the sausage. Huh. MP5. Probably don't want an MP5 actually. We'd rather have a PP19. In here. Embus. I'll take that. Whoa. Bit of lag. Eagle powder. Useful, but it's useful for mainly constructing stuff and things like that, so I don't know really. Oh yeah, let's use all of this and then let's have a look. So search mission. Oh, I've got to go to the other side, I guess. Okay. That's why I said the face, not the helmet. Yeah, fair. I guess there are some other ranges, things like APSX won't reach, though, I guess. You know, I'm probably better off with these than the MRE, in all honesty. Anything really good there? Micro, nothing really. Troy, I mean, this is meta. That's also insanely good. Ah, that's annoying. I wonder whether it's worth trading out the PP19. I like the big drum. And the Troy. Although you can't get the grip for this, you can't really get. Is the problem. Yeah, the SV98 doesn't take this, I don't think. Maybe it's not worth either of these, honestly. We're not in those kind of situations. Actually, I think maybe I'm overvaluing those.
Gold. Been far from Tarkov but wanted to keep my sub. I know I'll need you videos when I finally have time for it again. Smile. Hope hardcore has been kindish to you. Less than 3.
Thanks, Igniava. Thank you, Van. Been a while, for sure. Yeah, Tarkov Hardcore has been not easy, but it's been fun as well, which is good. Appreciate it. The 22 months. Thank you, mate. We will see when the time comes for the wipe. Have I completed this quest now? Still no. Probably wait for the Troy. Yeah, but I can't, like, I don't have the QARS rail, so like I can't put a grip on it. It just makes it much less valuable, I think. Yeah, I do. SKS is one of my favorite guns, I think. I don't know why. Technically, the VPO-136 is slightly better. You know, we're hardly using fuel, and I think I'd rather take the PP19. Fuel is hard to pass up, though. But we're really not using much, so I think I'm going to let it go. Sights, though, are maybe a different story. What do we want to do with that sight? Do we want to take that instead of... what? Med? No, not really meds. Not... maybe the T? This is a barter. T-plug? That's a tricky one. Maybe one of these mags. Do I need all these mags for the SV98? Not really. That sight is kind of important. Like, sights are hard to come by, just in general. Okay, so we're going to head... Oh. Interesting. Let's go to a different hill. We started my cat a few weeks ago, done like 100 scav raids on the streets. And like 5 GPUs with 3 LADX. Streets loot is crazy, yeah. Weaponsmith shotty? Yeah, we do need a 153 for gunsmith. But I'll probably do the barter instead. Is the honest answer. Because that has like some of the... God. That has some of the bits that you need. So... I don't feel like I need to take the basic 153. I don't think it's necessary. I wonder if we're just like chasing... I don't really want to chase after somebody particularly. I'm an OPS guest enjoyer. I always find that by the time I get to that point, I'd rather have something else. Like if I can buy a Bastion, then it's all good. The thing for me, I think, is I prefer the iron sights on the SKS to the AK series of weapons. So I just prefer this. I don't know why. I used to hate it, but I kind of got into it as time went on. SV98 suppressor on the table. Yeah, it was the 5.7 one, yeah. It was. I mouse overed it to check which one it was. But yeah, in theory, the SKS is worse than the Vepa. The 136, that is, not the 209. The 209 is fine late into the game once you have AP. But before then, I prefer the 136. I think PS ammo for 7.62 is far superior to anything that 3.66 can give you. Because you just like, there's one round that one taps, but you can't pen through the armor. There's one that doesn't, but it's you may as well just use PS. And you have lower, much lower recoil on the Vepa 136. Now, in theory, it has lower recoil than the SKS as well. But that kind of comes down to sort of the style that you prefer of the iron sight more than anything else. It's stock anyway. But yeah, as soon as you can put like red dots and stuff on, I always prefer to have the VPO, I think. Just like straight from the stock, I don't mind the SKS though. Check for M4 slot mod. I should have, yeah, I should have. Just kind of wanted to get on and sort of forgot about it. Anything that makes streaming one game for years fun is good. Player that is. Kind of risky to creep up here. Given they've gone down into the woods, I feel like I'm unlikely to catch them. I'm just as likely, I think, to get caught myself. You probably went to bunker? Yes, probably. I feel like I don't want to just chase him as much as I want to. I feel like chasing him here is a mistake. What is that scope on the SV? It's is it the K? What is it called? KMZ 1B or something? I can't remember the name of it. It's that weird one. It's that weird Soviet scope. that weird Soviet scope with like 3 and 9, I think. But you also have, it's got like this weird illuminated reticle situation going on. What is the MOA on this guy? 2.3? That's actually still okay. I wonder what's going on over there. Also wonder if there are actually any scavs. Kind of doesn't sound like it. I'm very tempted just to come all the way around and try to camp the car. Whoa. Is that me? Sort of sounds like it's at me. Let's see, because if he went further, it sounds like he can't come out of that extract for some reason. Yeah, the bullet crack is odd. I agree. Yeah, maybe he got into a fight there. I don't know. I like take a wide berth, come all the way around. Let's see. Maybe we just go. I think we just go. Just easier. 1P59, there you go. Just the sniper, but that's fine. We managed to do Prapple's Convoy 1, which is good. 215 the Balti? Yes, it is. No, I didn't loot much stuff because my bag's kind of full. I didn't really see the point. Like I can't, well, other than just like cycling in better loot, kind of hard for me to pick anything else up, which is why I decided not to. So, another suppressor for AKs is always good. Guess this is PSO or something. Oh, that's PST. Be nice. All right. Oh yeah, what was that for exactly? What was the T for? Maybe it's time to reshuffle these things again. Like early on, it's not too bad to reshuffle everything. Right, required search. What does this go for? Ah, here we go. It's this bag, the Hazardful Bill Box. That's why I wanted this. I thought maybe it was a craft or something. I couldn't quite remember. This is nicer because we can now repair this, which is better. I've got 0.64 MRA, so now we've actually got a decent sniper. Can't pick anything else, but it's okay. Next up, Tarkov shooter? Probably, yeah. Taking mag and the hand off the PP19 makes it take more space. You might be right, actually. You're probably right on that one. I guess we still need like an SKS or something to be able to defend ourselves close up. Actually, maybe we use something completely different. We probably use the PP19, don't we? Or like an MP5 or something, but PP19, good enough, I believe. Was this out of a box? Yes, it was. Yeah, so we can stick on basically any of these things, and I think we got a couple of magazines for this, so it's a bit better. It's not like the usual where we're just like completely stuck. And we don't need all of these in here. What do we have? T46. Got quite a few different bits and pieces. Got some B. It's funny because we should be killing. We're trying to kill scavs with this guy, really. Maybe we do just go T46. It means if we fight players, though, it makes it slightly harder. I don't know. Just not really intending to do that. It's the only problem. Should be enough, I think. We'll take the scav vest, take the PP19 in. I think we've got like a decent amount of these things. So we've got PST. We've got loads of green tracer as well, but green tracer kind of sucks. What we'll do is we'll do like a little healthy mix. We'll get ourselves 20 PSOs and 10 PSTs. Yeah, that one's fine. And then magazines-wise, we'll take in, I guess, a 20 alongside it and do the same. We'll go 20 PSOs and 10. Oh yeah, it's a 20 round mag, isn't it? 15 PSOs. Some of those, great. Maybe we'll take GT as the stacking round, I don't know. Can we do anything to this guy? I think I'm missing dovetail attachments. Yeah, can't really do much, but that's okay. Headset's still a big problem. Still a problem. I wonder if there's any way you can get these like balaclava type things on barters too. These are, because you can buy one at Ragman, but they're kind of hard to come by. If I'm like going to lie there, I sort of want to have my face covered a bit. I think. Make it slightly harder for me to be seen. I believe. Daily quest for the woods extract. Oh yeah, true. And we did this one too. The double. This is why I kind of like, I didn't want to push killing that guy. I was like, it would be good, but I don't want to just like die for it. Just kind of silly if I do that. Where did my splint go? Yeah. Okay. So, what kind of food and drink have we got around? Let's see. Don't use this. We could use this. Maybe we take a bottle with us. Have I got some juice or anything? We use those for other things as well. Same with milk. EWRs. The waters are to be planted at some point. Could always find some. Maybe we'll go in and just drink what we have here with this bottle. And just take the sprats. We can just eat that straight away. So we want to kill some scavs. We need to kill scavs from a distance with no irons. Sorry, with just irons. It's a shame we're not suppressed on this guy. I don't have an SV98 suppressor though. Makes it a bit more problematic, but it'll do. have to reset account if you're down hardcore. Now this is so hardcore in Tarkov means something slightly different to in other games. Hardcore in Tarkov just means barter traders only, no flea market, no scav, no insurance, no secure container except for keys. That's what it means. Afraid to join people's hardcore streams because of bad juju. You haven't died yet? I've been pretty careful though. I mean, sometimes I just die and it's horrible. Can you top load an SV98? I'm actually not sure. I can't remember. I don't think so. Maybe you can. I don't know. The PMC and Scav mag trick again? Maybe. With 9mm, it hardly matters though. I just need to hit them in the head. Yeah, SMB craft is good. Finding a lot of contact, 2 headshots, toolboxes. Interesting. Barter stuff but can't outright buy. Yes, that's true. How far are you in terms of quests? Well, we're on to BP Depot for Prapor. We're planting the markers. Therapist, we're finding the 3rd gas analyzer. So we did the 1, then we're finding the other 2. We've done Dorm's water, etc., etc. Finding crazy that covers cost 200k. Yes. Right, let me push the button. We'll get into this next raid. Press D. No mag, you go Chamberload. I'll take the scope up when we get in. Are you doing this on your main account? I am not. This is actually my 2nd account. I have a 2nd account, which I won in a competition like 2 years ago. Funnily enough. How aware is the fastest way to level up? Quests. Do all your quests. Honestly, it's by far the best way. Money used to block off your score, can use that for extracts. Well, I've only got 1 ruble in there, so I'm not doing that. And I guess I could in theory, but I'm not going to do that. I'll keep it with me on my person, because I'm not allowed to put anything in secure, so I'll keep the 5 grand just on my body. It doesn't really matter, but... Competition you win? Shooting competition or giveaway? No, it was... I talked about this on the stream about a week ago, but it was the day in the life like movie competition that BSG put on like 2 years ago, and I made this story. It was like the first like piece of story content that I ever did, and it was on when I was still encoding using my CPU and stuff. So like it was before I built my proper like content creating PC and things. So like it's kind of scuffed, but it was pretty fun. It's called Victims of Terror Group. It's on my YouTube channel. You can watch it. But they liked the story, and I won a copy of EOD, which is hilarious. Apparently not too scuffed. Yeah, apparently not too scuffed. Right, question here. Should we go to kill Sniper Scav again? I guess I don't have space for another bolty, so probably not. Now, I do like going to Scav House. I guess Sniper Scav counts as a Scav, though. As stupid as that sounds. I'm just going to check what the range is. Is it, what was the range on this quest? 40 meters. I could try to kill Sniper Scav. Does Sherman count as a Scav? Now you're just being silly. I don't really want to sit around Spine particularly. Maybe if we go up through the mountain, come to the other side and try and shoot him from afar. Or maybe I can get him at the top here.
Gold, please.
What's that one up here? Did you use the iron sight? I do. I do. You're totally correct. Yeah, up here. can indeed see him. Oh, do I not have a rear? I don't have a rear sight. The Scav did not spawn with a rear sight on his... That is... awkward. God damn it. What GPU you have? I have a 3070. Am I going to even be able to remotely do this? He's right there. I have no idea if that's high or low. Wait, where's he gone? Where did he go exactly? I don't know whether this is going to go high or low. I'm just not really sure. I think it goes high without the rear. I feel like you might be right. Where is he? Maybe we can see him on this side. Also, can't even buy one. Yeah, it means his SV is pretty useless for close range. You know what's really sad about this is that I really like the SV irons, actually. Probably my favourite bolty irons. Encountered any Mjolnirs? No, actually. No, I haven't. Like, he's not dead, is he? No. I mean, it looks like he's dead, though. I'm cursed with this bit. This bit I constantly, every time I try to just backpedal, I always seem to break my legs. Okay, this time it's alright. Bit of juice, bit of magica, bit of the old horse. I always feel like there's a horse here. I feel like there's a horse here all the time. We need to sprat it up first, don't we? Why can't you put the scope on? I can, but you need it for Tarkov Shooter, don't you? You need to have it off for Tarkov Shooter. Daily quest to kill a certain boss 3 times. Oh, that's beautiful. Exception for vendor buying iron sights. I mean, is somebody else up here? This path is so irritating. I think sometimes there's stuff in here, isn't there? Like Omega Dark in here usually. Sometimes there's like valuable loot around this door, I think. Oh. Well, he's still alive, apparently. We'll go find him at least, and then maybe we can backpedal 40 meters. I feel like we can't, but... Oh. Okay, well, there's no chance that we've got to kill this guy. You watch now as he just flips around and just one-taps me. Okay, he's got a SVD, which is pretty cool. Not too shabby to lay down if you shoot at him. You were right about that. Okay, so what we're going to do is just drink this, and then we can move these over. We get rid of this and get rid of that. And we can take this, I think. Oh, no, we can't. We can't quite. Well, that's annoying. Well, I guess if we do this, we could still take this, and then we can still take the Scav vest, I suppose. I guess. We'll free up this. And then unfold this guy. Take the scope off here. We can put it on there. Look at that. Amazing. With BT in it. That's all right. Yes, it is kind of unlucky. And what else did we need to do on woods? Is there anything else we need to do here? Stir up, bloodhounds, gunsmith, shootout, picnic, eliminate scavs on woods. We do just, yeah, go to kill some scavs, I suppose. Life for scav with BT? I don't know. That's something, isn't it? Any chance the SVD rear sight fits the SV98? I think that is extremely unlikely. I don't even know if this thing has a... Well, does that not fit because... Yeah, items incompatible. It won't fit. Yeah, those things are not the same. Yeah, the pocket rocket. This thing is an absolute beast. The beastie boys. Well, the thing is, I suppose we can always... What we can do, if we leave that there, I can just like quickly whip this on if needs be, if we've got like a long range shot to take. I know I could switch to the SV. But say if it's a shot that requires like semi-auto. Or at least I feel requires semi-auto. Ooh. Let's think. So yeah, scav kills. Scav kills, scav kills, scav kills. I mean, around this spine area is something that works. SVG doesn't count for the quest? Nah, it doesn't, because it's not a bolty. It has to be a bolt-action rifle for it to count. This is a DMR, as far as the game goes. Holy moly. Bullet crack bug is alive and kicking. Absolutely detest it. The worst thing. What's having this beast? BT. So strong. Honestly, the ammo that I use normally. The strong boy. You don't normally run woods? Not that much. I run woods sometimes. Not a ton. I wouldn't say it's a go-to map for me. Yeah, it counts as semi-auto DMR, exactly. I was like, hey, there's two of them now. Kind of tricky. That's the best way to deal with scavs in a genre. Go to one, move to the other side. Get the other one. All the PS ammo. Actually kind of godly. Okay. Not that useful. I've already done that quest, so we don't need those. Don't need the module 3M. Nade. We'll take it. What's that? A grizzly. Huh. Where was this guy? We're kind of attracting attention here. I think maybe we should just go. How very interesting. How very interesting indeed. Oh god, that's not me. Didn't even give me any warning. Oh, that's awkward. Camel fit. Am I doing that way? I'm okay. Cool. Oh wait, is it behind the... Oh, it's actually behind the hill. I can't even see it. Hmm. What am I going to do? Bit of a waste just sitting here. Darn it! Well, I guess we were just on the roam for scav kills, right? What was our extract anyway? Outskirts. Okay, well we could visit Scav House. I suppose. Yeah, we could go past the beach. Go down the beach. Yeah, we'll go beach. That's the one. We'll go beach. Sturman Hunter's incoming. Sturman's at the spine? Is it just me or does Scavs just never have ears? I don't know why, I just never find ears on Scavs. It's crazy. Okay, energy and stuff, we're doing alright. Let us sidle along this direction. So if we go towards... I wonder if... Is there a good overlook for the med camp over here? Let's have a see. There are some scavies through there. Other direction. Check train station? What for? Didn't loot your last scav kill? You definitely have it, is. Are you certain? What train station got scavs? I know they brought them back. It's not that many there, I don't think. If you didn't loot him, then he had ears. Certainly does feel like that sometimes. Oh no! What a nade! Dude! Good nade. I saw the blue laser and I was like, uh-oh, this ain't good. I was about to get up and start moving, but man, that was nutty. What do you hit me with? F1 as well. Okay, only heard about it at the end. Man. Sad end. So you a nade? No, I threw a flash. No, I threw a flash. They remove GSSHs from Prapor. You have to trade them for a paper, is the problem. So obviously on hardcore I can't buy them, right? Every time I go with Bolty, I end up in some kind of like awful... Something terrible happens every time I get one. I don't know why. I'm just kind of cursed. Scavs on customs. Scavs on woods. Well, we're getting along this one at least. We'll try and do a bit of BP depot. So on customs. Have to be a little careful. Let's see. So what are we going to do? Got some BT and BP in 545. We've got a SAG AK. You know, maybe we try that. This thing is honestly not terrible. We want to go slightly more kitted into customs. Are you questing right now? Which quest? We were doing, well, we were trying to do the bolt action one. So the idea was we were going to go into raid and we were going to use the SV98 to get scav kills with the iron sights over 40 meters. But the problem is the scav that I killed in the last one, and I didn't check, it didn't have a rear iron sight, so I just couldn't really use the gun. So we went to go and kill sniper scav, and we got an SVD, which doesn't count for the quest. And then using the SVD, we then died to the guy. So we're probably not going to do that again, because it means I need to go and farm sniper scav again, which we could do. Like, it's definitely could do. Instead, we're going to go back to customs, I think, and try and do BP depots. So that's the one where you have to plant the markers on each of the tankers. We'll try and do that one. That's the next quest in line for this. So let's have a look. I think I picked up like some random things. This guy already has really high ergo though, so you don't really need ergo. You could just put on like the basic grips, to be honest, and use the good grips for other stuff. I've got a big drum. RPK drum. Probably won't use that. What's that one? Is that a 45 rounder? Interesting. We've got a couple of these different bits, so we'll probably go with that one. Doesn't really matter. Just go with the nasty one first. I think. Do I have a press? Wait, is this? Hold on. This is not the right thing. This is not modding. I was wondering why I had so many things. It was like everything that I'd seen previously. This is more like it. Oh, because we died with the AFG grip, that's why. What else we got? RP1. Oh, I don't need that on this gun. What sights have we got? What can we realistically get to use here? Oh yeah, actually these two, which are quite good. Maybe I don't probably want to use them on a semi-auto weapon, so maybe we go like SRS. I don't think this is terrible. Like tube, no stocks, fine. Yeah, I mean this is alright. Like SAG AK has very low recoil and stuff, so we'll go with one of our +4 rigs. I mean, we don't really have much choice, to be fair. In fairness, we do have a choice. Because I've got lots of rigs that are kind of like in hiding, if that makes sense. Because they're all waiting in loot items for me to come and turn them into other stuff. Right, so what items we've got here? So we've still got some BT and BP, which we should probably use as our best stuff. So we'll take a PMC mag. The PMC mag concept is pretty good. Oh god, what happened there? We've got 18. Actually, we're going to go 19. It's got in it. Ew, FMJ. I'm just delete FMJ. We'll put a round of BT inside, and then we'll do all the rest of it in there. And that's going to be our PMC mag. So let's mark this with a red thing, and we say whatever. You can't actually read it if it's not horizontal. If it's horizontal, you can read the tag. It's weirdly. But when it's vertical, you can't read the tag. So it doesn't matter what you write in there. It's just for the label. It was a good freaking nade. It was a good freaking nade. That guy absolutely nailed me. After completely missing me with all of his shots. The rest of the time. Alright, so what else we got bags-wise? We'll take this duffel. Just because it's kind of actually cramping my style in this rig. It's been pretty annoying. So we'll take that. We've got face cover. Do I even want to take a face cover? Not sure. Probably not. We'll be fine. And then meds. So this time now we've got a proper rig. We can use car kit. Do that, and then we'll take one of these Calox. Like, this is a semi-serious raid. We'll take morphine. What else? I think we do have eyewear. Do I have any glasses? I think so. Maybe I died with them. It could be somewhere else. It's no big deal. We'll take a nade just in case as well. One of these. Should be pretty low. We'll take a flash. And then we've got the 3 markers. So from here, well, let's go and have a look at what food we've got. So I was keeping max energies, but I think maybe we'll just use it. That gets most of our hydration, some of our energy sorted. Same with rat cola, actually. I guess we'll just take a rat cola. Use that to start with. Make sure we use that on the way into the raid. Cool, I think that's it. We'll get rid of that knife. So yeah, class 4, got healing. No splint. Let's take that. Splint is often the end of me. Doesn't leave much space for looting, but we're here to quest. Let's try this one. The other one that I've got to do is Poklim Hobo, which is... Well, actually, that one's, I think, kills scavs, but then there's the one, this weird skier one where you have to just go and like grab the item. And then there's that strange key that we need to get. Out of curiosity, why do you have so many SKSs? Because they're just like a staple. I keep finding them on scavs and I just keep taking them in because they're good. I also like the SAG full size. MO is amazing. And BS is good for headshots. Yeah, if you want a semi-auto tapper with rifle rounds, then yeah, it's good. Very low recoil as well. Crochet is also decent. True. Need to recognize a pattern on your guns as this gun also doesn't have a rear sight. Don't ask me. Never realized you could tag mags. Huh. You have condors? Yeah, we'll use them with the bigger kit, I think. I like your recoil ideas. Hey, thanks, Real. No, I think it'll be good. I don't know whether it's necessarily like right for the game, but at least it kind of frames the conversation. I quite like putting a system together to get people thinking in that frame of mind, or at least to get BSG thinking in that frame of mind as well. Systematize it, right? Here's a unified system for doing it. Might not be the right way, might not be the way that they want, might not be the best way. If we test it, it might suck. But I think it's useful to have somebody put together just like the full spectrum of things from the player's perspective. It just kind of tells them kind of the ideas of things that we're looking at and what we might like. Right, we're going to push the buttons before we get into this next raid to get rid of those nasty pre-alerts, and we will plow through into this custom raids, and hopefully we can get some of these markers done. If not all of them, we'll get some of them done. No headphones? I probably should have worn headphones this time, to be fair. I only have 2. And I have some bigger kits that I might use when I'm doing PvP. So that's why I'm thinking, because this is a questing run, I've got the ability to kill somebody if they appear. But I'm not actually PvPing. And those loadouts I kind of want to reserve for keeping those headsets. I need more headsets. Headsets are such a pain in the ass. Once we get to level 2, with a couple of the traders, we actually have more leeway. But right now, we're really stuck. What do we say? Sword-ins, you can Veritas Guitar Pick barter at Ragman 2. What was the other one? Can you do... Is it contacts you can get? Mechanic 2? Okay, this is 3 classic matches for Contact 2s. Exports? What's that one? No. I think that's it, isn't it? I think that's the 3 barters. GSSH for paper, Sword-ins for a Veritas Guitar Pick, and Contact 2s for classic matches. I should be farming matches then, but I need to get to Ragman 2 first. It's like, you have to get to like level 17, so that's the thing. I'm sure you asked about this constantly, but I just joined what yours for hardcore. So hardcore for me is barter only traders. Oh, what's the best way to go here? This is actually a really annoying and awkward spawn. You know what? I'm actually just going to chill out in here for a minute. And just let the initial flurry of the game flow. Because this spawn is like kind of nasty. Yeah, so barter only traders, no scav, no fleet, no insurance. And no secure container except for keys and key holding items. Well, that is all junk. Like, not even useful for a hardcore player, really. Okay. Just let the map flow. Let the map flow around you. Oh. It's an armor repair kit. That's gnarly. That'd be worth absolute bank in the main game if we had access to the fleet. Sometimes there's some stuff down here. Mr. Jacket? Oh yeah, true. Go back and get it. Good Custom's not PvPing? Well, trying not to PvP. Easier said than done, I think. Okay. Most balanced realistic suggestion I've heard for recall rework. Well, I appreciate that, thank you. I was trying to take into account what BSG have said, because some people were just like, they said it's a full rework, so why are you including the auto compensation? Auto compensation sucks, and your suggestion sucks. And I'm like, okay, but like they said, it's not going to go away, so there's got to be a bit of give and take. So the first one that we need to get to is actually the one in gas station, oddly enough. So if we can get out of here, we're not going to go like along the main street. We're going to go all the way around the back and we're going to approach from the rocks. And we're going to scuttle in, plant our marker, and scuttle back. That's the idea. I like hardcore a lot at first, but it quickly turned into, do you have armor simulators? Just frustrating. Yeah, well, that's why you have to really focus on the certain aspects of the system. So you have to focus on barters, like getting out with scav face covers so you can at least get packers, that kind of thing. Is that someone walking or is that rain? Ah, there's an item we need up in there. We shouldn't forget. Room temperature beer from some old jacket. Hey, it's closed. It's better than the packet of milk. Oh, it is raining slightly, yeah. So we are going to use this little hooky trick. You have to hit this doodad. Nope, didn't work this time. Oh, maybe I can't do it with such low strength, actually. We're going to come up to the top of the wall. Yeah, that works on my main, but it doesn't seem to work here. We're going to come up to the top. We're going to loop through and back round. ASAP. The reticle on this guy is actually alright. Funny that we're already overweight because the armor repair kit is entertaining, isn't it? Old bullet. Ye old bullet crack bug, I do hate you. Honestly, one of my least favourite things. I really wish they'd fix that. Make a note to start checking that spot. Same. We just found it by pure luck then. Right. This should be... Is it in here or is it in this bit? Did they move it so that it's not always in the same place? No? I can't remember. It used to be down that corner. It was really annoying. It's random now. Can be the other side. Made it 10 times worse. Like this side? Can it be on this side too? I don't think I've done this quest since they changed it. Oh. What the? Oh, I mean, come on. Give me a break. Right. Repairing is basically all you could do with your ruble. I know, that's true. Yeah, we're not really in a money-saving mode, are we? Yeah, we might honestly get rid of it. I think you're right, it's just not very useful. Have a quick check in here. How's it going? A bit late. Anything exciting happening? Well, we're trying to complete BP Depot. We managed to have a couple of really annoying raids on woods where we were trying to do a bit of Tarkov shooter, but I ended up without a rear sight in one of them and yada yada. It got annoying. I actually need a motor. I think maybe we get rid of this. This is going to be super heavy. And as you say, it's not really what we need. We do actually need that. Oh, we needed another gas analyzer too. Oh. The hell? That cracked. Not at me, is it? Just a bullet snap bug. I just hate it, guys. It's like my least favorite thing ever. Genuinely my least favorite thing. I don't think we need these. But I am going to take the motor. I do need this. I'm going to trick someone into thinking this is a new spawn, although it's upside down, so maybe not. God, I hate the bullet crack bug so much. Right, but now we found our quest items, we're going to scuttle our way this way, I think. Going to try. It's unfortunate, it's again, I've done that classic thing that I do of starting at the beginning and basically not moving, looting, getting a load of stuff, and then having to traverse the entire map to leave. Clean. How much more space have I got? None. Done. Baser. No, we're not really fussed about the loot. We just need to get out. Whether I go to do the markers, I'm not sure. We might leave that for another day, especially given I got the final gas annie. we could do the markers anytime. The markers are an easy quest, relatively, compared to the gas analyzer one. Because I was thinking about having to go into interchange. Go and farm those things, but no, we don't need to, which is kind of useful. Just finished Chemical Part 4. Yeah, I think most people turn it into Therapist. If you've got EOD, let's put it this way. If you have EOD, you almost certainly should hand it into Therapist. Because you don't need the Scav... You don't need the, sorry, the Trader Rep for Skier. Stop bullet crack bugging me. It's so annoying. You don't need the Trader Rep for Skier. And you can just not pay the 1,000,000 rubles. And you can still get to level 4 traders easily with Skier. If you have EOD. If you have Standard, it's a bit more of a consideration. High levels of Therapist are not as useful as high levels of Skier. And so, if you're kind of like marginal on your rep, you might consider handing it into Skier to avoid like screwing yourself. But like, you could also just like not hand it in for a while and see if you can, you know, hold off. But the injector case from Therapist is nice. It's basically like you get an indefinite loan from Skier of 1,000,000 rubles for an injector case, which is kind of cool. Plin. A drink. I'm going to take hose. Do I need the bolts? Probably. I thought I heard somebody. Oh, it's all hell breaking loose over there. Hang on. Jeez. We're going to have to work it out when we get a bit closer. 1,000,000 rubles is not a bad payment. Also, if you don't actually have to pay it. Makes it quite nice. Standard, I always go for Skier. The rep's kind of important, though. Like, the rep loss is annoying. Unless you want to pay... Yeah, unless you want to pay 1,000,000 rubles for injector case, which, like, you could do. You also get the option to pay it off whenever you want, so... You know, 1,000,000 rubles is not that much. You could use 2, like, normal scav raids on the streets, I think, and make that, I would say. At least as possible. Maybe 3. It's going to be interesting when the boss comes to streets, because people aren't going to be able to do their Lexos route anymore, because that was half a juice, I think, on streets. That's not true. There's Check 15 and all sorts of other places, but it's a good place anyway. But you're going to have a lot of the map that's kind of like just routed off. Like if you're going to try and come round from theatre, you sort of have to go past Lexos there. Like I don't know how aggressive this like demilitarized area, or not demilitarized, but I guess like remilitarized area is going to be around Lexos, because they said it's going to be like claymores and snipers and all sorts of stuff. It sounds nuts. This comes down to injector, grenade, or the other one. Yeah, exactly. I never like this little bit. I always feel it's just pretty crazy to be fighting in. Basically want to be walking here though, because we have our short hearing range. So we could take Smuggler's Boat. Let's see. Let's see what becomes available to us. Loot house. I don't like lighthouse as much for loot, really. I honestly prefer streets, personally. I should scav rat. Not more claymores? Oh, they do love claymores, don't they? The only bit that I really like running across. The rest of the time I don't think the hearing is worth it, but on that part it's just so open and it's so close to dorms, I just feel like it's necessary to sprint over. Reserve Scav? Yeah, Reserve Scav is alright. Reserve's got really good exits for Scav. That's always been the funny thing about Scav. Like, the military base is actually way easier for Scav than it is for PMC. PMCs have to deal with, like, D2 and all sorts of horrible, nasty stuff. Or bring in, like, special items to extract out of somewhere normal. Scavs, on the other hand... Scavs just do what they like. Heating pipe, hole in the fence. There's, like, a couple of them. It's like that, the one up by the dome, corner by the tank, whichever that one is called. The one, the hole in the fence one, and then there's the, like, heating pipe. Between those three, they give you pretty much, like, coverage of the whole outside edge of the map, really. It's only probably the sort of train yard edge of the map that's not covered by those. Right. Oh, it's open. Oh, it's open. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Nice. Hello, great content. First time I catch you live. Is this a new wipe already? No, we are playing hardcore. We've been playing hardcore for probably about 3 weeks now, actually. So, no trader cash, only barters. No scav, no container except for keys. No flea market, no insurance. We just got this one beautiful headshot with the SAG AK. That was a good shot, if I do say so myself. Fur Lighthouse actually for the rogue fun. I don't like the rogues that much. I wonder what Caban's AI will be. I think he's going to be like all the others. He's going to sit there, and then you peek out, and he's going to one-shot you. No, I'm kidding. Hello, Ethan. It's going well, man. I'm getting to the 7800 X3D and DDR5. Oh, I hope you're going to be having a good time with that. It should be amazing. Enjoyed the new recovered? Thanks, Marshall. Checkpoint fence. That's the one, Breezy. That's the one. Hello, Saki. Hello. Got a 3070, but I'm thinking about upgrading my video card. Interesting. I'm not sure if it'll have that much impact. I'm kind of happy with the 3070, to be honest with you. Look at this. The most important one. That's why we grabbed this guy. We actually completed like a lot of little micro tasks there. So that was a proper task, so that's fine. Got one morphine. All right. We get some. Oh, we got a Propital. Okay. But what we also did there was we got motor, hose, this thing. I think we're kind of like really close on a couple of these items. Let's see in the hideout. Let's check it. So security, I think it's just got one item left. Yeah, so we now just need a TNT brick. Hopefully we could find these on interchange. I know hardcore modes. Strange to start so late. Oh no, it's just because, well, we were kind of coming to the end of the deal with the regular game, and I just kind of wanted to try my hand at it. Okay, so we need hoses for this and blah blah blah, and then what else? We've got next level of generator to go. We need a motor, but we need security and vents first. I think it was vents we needed this for. Yes, we need a battery. We need a car battery. Now I do know where one spawns, but it's kind of awkward to get to. There's a box in factory that spawns these more than really anywhere else that I've seen. And it's the one underneath the medical tent. You know, there's the ramp section where you go under the med. It's pretty much it's the big loot toolbox directly underneath that medical tent in the new area. That toolbox, that big like technical supply crate thing, the big wooden one, that spawns these way more often than other boxes. I don't really know why. It just does. How's your day? All right. I spent the whole morning talking to someone about solar panels, IRL, which is kind of fun. What else are we up to? Okay, someone needs a lavatory too. Yeah, more hoses. We got our second sewing kit. We need a drill. We need some screws. Got any box of TNT? Huh. Very first time I've watched the live stream on YouTube. The future is here. Hello. Hello, Bottomite. Haven't even died once? No. It's not. Hardcore doesn't mean you don't die. Hardcore means that you're just not allowed to. You're only allowed to use trader barters. No flea market, no scav, no insurance, no secure container other than keys and key holding items. I have died. That's a different kind. In Tarkov land, I know that in other games, dead is dead is what's referred to as like, you know, hardcore in other games. That's not how it usually works in Tarkov. Just by convention. No real reason why. I don't know why I've got an MCX handguard here. Maybe it was a daily. going to sell that. I mean, our stats are 58% survival. So not great, but... I'm a solar installer IRL? No way. That's nuts. Right. So, we are going to actually only have a minute. Maybe what we're going to do... Maybe we'll try and loot that box. I think we'll go... Maybe we'll go with something light and try and loot the box down at the bottom because... Let's see. Can we have... what other stuff we got for the armor? Gear. We have another propane. We could take one of these. Actually, we could take another press vest as well. Do a press vest. I don't have time to run a full factory raid. As I said today, we were running a little short just because I spent the morning doing, you know, shenanigans and whatnot. So, but we're going to go and see if we can get that battery.
Gold, please. Man is playing hardcore Tarky 7 months into wipe. He really does have some giga beef.
Thanks, Frog Dude. Appreciate it. Right, let's go and grab it. And we'll be able to just stick it in here, so that won't be any issue. I don't know whether an SKS is necessarily the best idea here, but... Actually, I almost feel, just before we go, just because I want to make sure that this is good, for this last one. Let's try... Yeah, let's try it like this. So let's do a little, let's spice it up a little, because we've got quite a lot of BP. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to take... We're going to take 5 BPs in this guy. Why not? Gives us the opportunity. We don't need these markers, but we'll leave them anyway. And let's just go and see if we can find this item. This kind of thing is what ends up lowering your survival rate, by the way. Extra D-liner chips seems to excel at many games. Yes, it's really good. They are really good for Tarkov in particular. And indeed, too much fuel usage IRL. That is correct. Oh, actually spawn back, not just behind. Not behind, just back. Goshan, Ollie side. Sometimes. They're quite rare back there, though, I think. Can you use hideout crafting? Yes. Still 100% survival rate, that's why. That's insane. Can you use money for extracts? Yes, you can. So money is useful for therapist heal, repairing armor, car exits, repairing weapons, obviously. You're allowed to buy cases with money, interestingly. But yes, thank you, Fog Dude, for the 3 months, dude. It's been an interesting one playing so late into the wipe. In some ways, the raids are slightly emptier, so yeah. But when you come across PMCs, they really mean business. Doing it for 7 years. If you have any questions, I'm glad to answer them. I'm my own solar company. I'm an engineer IRL, so I really nerded out. Oh, nice. Send me a DM on Discord if you want, actually. I might be interested. I just saw your recall video. I think it's a great system. BHG sees your video. Well, at least it'll give them something to think about. That's all I want. I just want them to think about things. Don't know whether it's necessarily the best system ever, but... Ah. This is almost the perfect spawn. And by almost, I mean is. This box is the one I'm talking about. Oh, well. That didn't quite go as planned, did it? Have a look in here. Maybe we get some TNT. Favorite map this wipe? I don't really know. That sounds kind of spicy, doesn't it? What is my favorite map right now? I just had to play. I just had to play. What would I play? It's a tricky one. Sag. I wonder how much I hit him. Maybe not. Not much, I don't think. Oh, I hit him 3 times. Just not square enough. Damn. Rubbish. That was panic. I thought he was above me because of the way that the sound was. Yeah, favourite map. Dude, I'm not even sure. Probably Streets, actually. It is probably Streets. I think Streets this wipe is really good. Played hardcore to 42. My biggest issue was always mags. No, mags is hard. Drop myself a little wave when I get caught up. I like you. Cut off and not lead for people that can Scav factory. Yeah, that's true. Labs is amazing. I agree. Yeah, no one uses smoke grenades. It's a shame. Could have killed him with a bigger mag. I know. I didn't take one. I think I do have another one. I've got one in the OPS, guess. I'm not sure if I have another one. Let's see. I probably do. Yeah, I've got one more. I think it's because I've got them swapped out for the OP, though. I don't want to take them in on the crappy SKS. Well, you know what? We gave it a go. We gave it a go. Streets is cool, even if it's not optimized. Streets is just amazing. I just think it's really good. He was above you, heard him jump down. No, but then the guy was like right there. Were they just 2 different people? I mean, it could be. Could be. I'm honestly not sure. I don't really know. Right, well, I know it's a short one, but that was it for today because I've got to go off and do some other things, unfortunately. But at least we managed to get on and play a little bit, which is what I wanted to do. I like, you know, we did have the option of just like not playing very much and dropping off the stream, but I'm doing something else today. But I figured, you know what, we'll come on and play, do a bit. It's better than nothing. Put it that way. It's better than nothing. Okie dokie. Let's go over to Mr. Torky. Haven't raided him for a while. Hopefully it works. Last time when I tried to do a raid, it didn't actually work at all. But yes, we'll probably be back next week with some more hardcore, unless I just change my mind and want to decide to do like 1 life or something. Like we could do like 1 life with a particular gun. I know Tulu's been doing some of that recently, which is kind of cool. So I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe we'll do something else with the play. Maybe we'll do smokes. Maybe we'll like try and play with smokes. I'm not sure. I don't know. Either which way, hope you all have a wonderful day. We'll be back on for ScavTalk tomorrow for the podcast. Same time, 1 o'clock till 3, roughly. And actually, I need to do it an hour earlier. It's going to be earlier. Anyway, don't worry about it. There's a new video Saturday, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, friends.